smoking in my crib. I'm saying, please stop smoking in my crib. I'm turning around, getting up, stop smoking in my crib. There's madness in this and only 2 of them are mine. Yaya and Morgan. I'm saying, stop smoking in my crib. Please stop. Yaya's over here trying to worry about the cams. Morgan's, you feel me? It's like just a whole lot of, it's a mess of a situation. I'm just saying, please stop smoking in my crib. That's all I'm saying. Please respect that. Please.
Ever since streaming absolutely took off a couple years ago, we've seen a ton of collabs between rappers and streamers. I'm sure most people remember how Aiden Ross collabed with almost every single popular rapper at the time back in 2021 and created a ton of funny moments out of it.
I'm about to beat his. Oh wait. Wait, where you guys going? No. I was gonna no.
But since a lot of rappers kind of feel the need to keep up some sort of reputation, a lot of the times it can kind of cause some sort of animosity between these rappers and these streamers who don't care about their reputation and just want to entertain their stream.
I got some cash for you. Yeah, a little gift from me to you. You know, it's a good amount of money in here. You know, it's a lot amount of money in here.
But with Aiden Ross moving out of LA and kind of being in a weird spot, not really streaming as much, it's recently been plaqueboymax who has kind of taken over as the streamer that's collabing with all the rappers.
Y'all say what's up to Trick.
Let's go.
Now, if you don't know who plaqueboymax is, you should definitely check the video out I made on him a couple months ago. That will explain to you plaqueboymax from the start of him streaming to where he is now. But over the past couple of months, ever since plaqueboymax joined FaZe and moved to LA, he's been absolutely blowing up. And since music has been a big part of Max's stream since day one, it really wasn't a surprise to see him start collabing with rappers not too long after he moved to LA. And although most of these collab streams have went really well, that wouldn't really be the case when Max would do a stream with Lil Tjay and Fivio Foreign.
I was the first rapper on the Twitch on Aiden shit.
Oh no. No, that's the first stream I ever watched on God.
They're the first rapper to stream collab.
It's crazy.
Now, although this entire situation revolves around Max, Lil Tjay, and Fivio Foreign, they technically were never actually supposed to be on stream. Max was doing this thing called In the Booth, where he basically gets a bunch of rappers and gets them to perform live on stream, and they make a song together.
Not mad in the booth, but I do this thing where sometimes I do multiple in the booths in one stream. You feel me? Call it 5-star sessions.
Well, Max would invite one of his friends, which would lead to that guy inviting one of his friends, which would eventually lead to that guy inviting Fivio Foreign and Lil Tjay. And although Max didn't plan for these people to come through, he was completely fine with it as long as they didn't pull up too deep, which means he didn't want them to bring too many people.
But I told him, yo, please don't pull up deep. The rules was always, yo, please don't pull up deep. You feel me? It's cool. Come on, go ahead and slide. It's fine.
But eventually, Fivio Foreign and Lil Tjay would show up.
I got a party. I bought a party, chat.
You out?
I bought a party.
Oh, what's good?
Chat.
Damn, there's mad niggas. I was good,
How
buddy.
you coming?
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
I understand it now. I understand it now.
And they would, in fact, pull up deep as fuck. In fact, it seems like they brought as many people as they could fit into the car. And you could tell instantly that Max was extremely uncomfortable because now he's trying to stream to tens of thousands of people with 10 to 15 people he doesn't know standing right behind him. And I think this kind of set things off to go in a negative direction from the start, as Max specifically said, don't bring a bunch of people over to the stream. And they would do the exact opposite. Personally, I'd be fucking tight too. I probably would have told him to leave right then and there. But Max, being the nice person he was, he decided to just kind of go with it. But within no joke a minute of Lil Tjay being there, after a small conversation with Max, would light up a blunt and start smoking inside of the Airbnb.
I want to smoke. What's that? Is this right? Yeah. Oh.
Not only is this disrespectful because Lil Tjay literally doesn't know Max, but also Max had a strict no smoking inside policy because there's something wrong with the fire alarms inside the Airbnb, and if they go off, Max wasn't gonna be able to turn them off, which would effectively end the live stream.
And proceed to start smoking in the B&B when, as y'all know, since the first day I had guests, you cannot smoke in this shit because I smoked in the B&B and the fire alarm went off for 3 hours and it wouldn't come off. If this fire alarm goes off, this stream is over. It's over.
But of course, Lil Tjay did just get there, so maybe he doesn't know that. Obviously, it's still mad disrespectful to just start smoking inside of someone's crib or their Airbnb without asking, but at least we can give him the benefit of the doubt. So Max would ask Lil Tjay to please not smoke in the Airbnb.
What happened? Stop playing the song. Ladies, hello. Stop playing the song.
What'd you say?
Stop playing the song.
Who's smoking? Who's smoking? Yo, TJ.
What's up? Who the
Yo, this a B&B. You can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off.
Oh, this shit.
Yeah.
And after hearing that, Lil Tjay would hit it anyways, blow the smoke out, and then pass it off to somebody who I assume would put it out for him, but I'm not entirely sure. But then they would go back to live streaming, listening to beats, and doing what they were doing before. But after a few minutes, Fivio Foreign would walk back to the back of the room, you could still see him on camera, and him and Lil Tjay would light that shit right back up. Keep in mind, this is within 5 minutes of Max telling Lil Tjay that you can't hit it because the fire alarms will go off, and Fivio Foreign was standing right behind Max when he said that, so he definitely heard him. So if they weren't being disrespectful before this, they definitely are now. So Max would again tell them to not smoke inside the Airbnb.
Yo, bro. Yo, you can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off. Like, please. I appreciate you.
And honestly, he said it a little more respectfully than I think he should have. Because now he's asked them twice. And these are grown men, by the way. These aren't children. But instead of respecting Max and going outside and smoking, they would just ignore him. And in fact, Lil Tjay would walk closer to the camera, getting more in frame, and he would just keep smoking. So at this point, Max would get up and just straight up tell them, go outside and smoke, or I'm gonna have to end the entire stream.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If niggas smoking here, I'm gonna have to shut this bitch down. Like, the stream done. Like, there's mad niggas.
Judge. I'm moving.
Yo.
Y'all to the back, backyard.
Like there's a backyard.
And they continue to ignore him. And when Max goes to sit back down, Fivio would turn his head and blow smoke directly at Max.
No, I'm gonna go through the floor.
Where Uncle?
It's in the back. Can you show him?
Which is obviously a clear sign of I don't give a fuck about what you gotta say, I'ma do what I want, which is disrespectful. And they would end up dipping out right after that. But of course, this is not where the situation would end, because why would it? This is the internet and you already know people are gonna drag shit just for the sake of getting more views. So the next day, Fivio Foreign would make a story time on his TikTok.
I wasn't even going to really like address this shit for real. But I feel like it wouldn't be fair. Cause I can't let Max do this shit. So let's start. I walks in the B&B. You know the fucked up part about it is? Y'all only watch the clips that come out. When we walked in the B&B, when I walked in with TJ, the first thing Max said to TJ was, the first stream I've ever watched was you and Aiden Ross. I swear to God, go rewatch it. I swear to God, they was cool. Everybody was cool with each other. They played the song me and 41 of them just made. We did a dance. We busted a dance to it. I ain't even know it was no weird vibes or nothing. I guess the chat must have said something to Max or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when he was like, yo, you know, I'm gonna have to end the stream. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, honestly, I don't know what the fuck bro's talking about. He's really just yapping. But then also that very same day, which again was only one day after they went on stream with Max, Lil Tjay would hop in a call with DDG while he was streaming, and they would talk about the situation. And Lil Tjay would say he felt like Max was being disrespectful because he would say appreciate it before Lil Tjay actually put the blunt out.
I don't know, and I just hopped in the set and I was there for like 2-3 minutes. I pulled up. And it's like, you feel me? My son said, yo, can you not smoke? Excuse me, thank you, or appreciate it. like that immediately. I ain't even put the blunt out. Niggas said appreciate it.
And if I'm being completely honest here, Dash just sounds like his pride was hurt a little bit. Why does it matter when Max says appreciate it? He shouldn't even have to say appreciate it at all. He doesn't even have to be respectful. You just walked up in his Airbnb on his live stream and started smoking without asking. The only person being disrespectful here was Lil Tjay. And as Lil Tjay continues to talk, you can really just tell just how immature he is, and you start to understand why the situation played out the way it did.
I'm like, fuck you think I've been in jail, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been in jail as a minor, bro. I was a fucking felon at 13. I don't know who niggas supposed to think Lil Tjay is, bro. You feel me? Excuse me, appreciate it.
I've been to jail as a minor, bro. I was a felon at 13. Like, okay, what are we supposed to say to that? What are we supposed to do with this information? I'm just not entirely sure what the fuck that has to do with the plaqueboymax situation. And honestly, as someone who was also a felon as a minor, not as young as 13, but 17, that shit's irrelevant. And if anything, I would use that as a reason to show someone respect, show someone else's area as respect. I don't know what kind of kiddie camp detention center he went to, but the one I went to, we didn't really get shown a lot of respect, especially in our cell where we stayed. A lot of the times when we went to class or rec or whatever it was, the jail guards would come into our rooms and throw everything all over the place looking for contraband. So I know exactly what it's like for someone to come into your area without your permission, which is exactly what Lil Tjay did, by the way, and start fucking shit up. So I just don't understand where this mindset is coming from. If I'm being completely honest, it sounds like fake gangster, and Lil Tjay would really only further prove my point.
What type of reaction you really think you gonna get from that, gang? Like, you think you my mother, bro? Like, for real, niggas just slap the shit out of you. I'm on camera, bro, so I'm woo-woo, like, you feel me?
Now bro's just flat out being an internet gangster. When Max was face to face with him talking about don't smoke in my Airbnb, Lil Tjay couldn't even look at bro in the eyes. But now that he's on stream in the comfort of his own house, he's talking about he's really gonna slap people. But he only didn't do it because there's a fucking camera. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. You were never gonna slap anybody. This whole situation right here really making Lil Tjay look like a bitch. And DDG too, honestly. Bro is playing both sides so hard. Everybody out here so worried about being friends with each other, keeping connections, nobody can fucking pick a side. DDG, be honest. Lil Tjay's wrong, and Max is right. It's crazy too because Max and DDG just got done making a song together that's really big right now. Low-key, I think it's ass, but it's big nonetheless. But he still can't grow a pair of fucking balls and tell Lil Tjay that he's acting a fool. But at this point, Fivio Foreign must have seen just how many views this situation was pulling, and he would decide to drop a diss song on Max, just straight up called plaqueboymax.
And my real name Max. And I really got plaques. Yeah. Double digit, no cap. I'm the real plaqueboymax.
And this shit is fucking ass, I'm not gonna lie. It's basically him just saying his real name is Max and he actually has plaques, so he's the real plaqueboymax. Like, what the fuck is this, Dora the Explorer? Backpack. Have an ass song. This shit is so garbage, I actually can't believe it. And keep in mind, Fivio Foreign is 34 fucking years old, and he's making a diss song on plaqueboymax because he didn't like being told not to smoke inside the Airbnb. This just can't be real. These are supposed to be gangsters, straight from the trenches. But instead of telling someone when they feel like they're being disrespected, they're blowing smoke at them behind their backs and then going home, making diss songs on them, and then dancing like fucking ballerinas on TikTok. And the funniest part about this entire situation is this is very obviously supposed to be a diss song. And when he first dropped this TikTok, bro was low-key getting fucking killed on the internet. And people were calling it plaqueboymax's intro song. And Fivio Foreign must have noticed this, and low-key just seemed to run with the narrative. Not only has he been posting TikToks and YouTube shorts non-stop with this garbage-ass song, but then he started posting plaqueboymax.
I'm the real plaqueboymax. Plaqueboymax.
Even putting twin with the fire emojis over the screen, clearly trying to show that they're not beefing anymore. He even posted Lacey dancing to the song as well.
Plaqueboymax.
also posting a clip of Max reacting to it on live stream when he first dropped it.
Plaqueboymax. This nigga has made music with Kanye West, by the way, and he has dropped a song in my name. I'm so honored.
So very clearly just running with the narrative of it not being a diss song, even though it very obviously was. I even see people commenting, talking about Fivio Foreign and plaqueboymax being marketing geniuses. Like, you guys are so fucking gullible, it's insane. You really think they came up with this from the start? It's very obvious that this was actual beef, at first at least. Yeah, it might have been fucking stupid, but they were definitely going back and forth a little bit. But then once Fivio Foreign saw how big the situation was getting and how much shit he was getting for it, he decided he had to flip the narrative a little bit, or it was just all gonna go downhill from there. And obviously he's successfully done it, because now a bunch of stupid gullible ass people literally think these two are smart as fuck for doing this. It's absolutely insane. Personally, if you ask me, this entire situation really exposed Fivio Foreign, Lil Tjay, and honestly, a lot of the rap industry. The truth is, 99% of the rap industry are cap rappers. They do not actually live what they rap. And Fivio Foreign and Lil Tjay just proved that. Go listen to some Fivio Foreign and Lil Tjay and tell me, do their actions on live stream mimic what they're rapping about in their songs? I listened to both Fivio Foreign and Lil Tjay, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't. And honestly, that really sucks. Lil Tjay first popped out onto the scene and became really big when I was still in high school, so I've listened to a lot of Lil Tjay over the last couple years. And personally, I never really got the vibe that bro was an internet thug. But if I was to judge off this situation alone, I would have to say that he is. But I want you boys to let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think about this situation? Who was right here and who was wrong? Personally, I think it's absolutely no question that Lil Tjay and Fivio Foreign were wrong in this situation. But I'm really curious what you guys think, so let me know down in the comment section. But that right there is where I'm going to end the video. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on the video and comment down in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already, and you do enjoy my content, don't forget to drop that sub button. We just passed 50,000 subscribers. This is my first video I'm uploading since hitting that number, and I just cannot thank you guys enough. I'm not gonna go on too long about it, but thank you guys so fucking much. Holy shit, 50K is absolutely insane. And now that we've hit that big milestone, bro, I'm ready to just fucking bust this shit out, man. I'm ready to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I know we could do it soon. So if you haven't already and you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Right now, my goal is to hit 100K before July, because my birthday is in July, and that would be the greatest fucking birthday present of all time. So thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for making my dreams come true, and I will see you in the next one.